Well, we saw throughout the Queen's health battles, there really wasn't a change of behaviour from Harry and Meghan, and there wasn't a effort to reconcile their differences with the family. And yeah, we are early days, I know, but we are seeing a different approach. I do hope, though, that the King's health battle does not become fodder for Harry and Meghan's latest reality series. The Duke and Duchess are reportedly working on a number of new projects under their $100 million 5-year deal with Netflix. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so this was discovered in a meeting, an internal meeting that Netflix had, and an executive said that Harry and Meghan have one scripted movie on the horizon, as well as two unscripted projects. We believe those to be Meet Me at the Lake, which was it's going to be an adaptation from a book that Netflix purchased the rights to for Harry and Meghan to produce under Archwell. And the original reports were that Harry and Meghan purchased those very expensive rights. And according to Page Six, that's not the case. It's Netflix that pulled out the checkbook. And I think that they did that because they want to make sure it gets done. And if you look at their contract, it expires in 2025. It took them 2 years to produce and multiple production teams to produce the only commercial success they've had, which is Harry and Meghan, and which is literally just them tearing into their family for several hours. So maybe Netflix purchased those rights because they're going to make sure it's made, whether Harry and Meghan are still there on 2025 when that contract comes up or not. Then we also believe that the other project could potentially be Prince Harry's rumored Africa documentary. And as you and I discussed the last time we spoke, some very serious allegations coming out from Prince Harry's African Parks charity. So is he really in a position to produce a glossy documentary about Africa when he has yet to speak out on some of the atrocities being reported coming from a charity that he's in leadership of?
You would think Netflix would be steering well clear of that until there's a resolution to that controversy. Prince Harry, though, has become the punchline of a Saturday Night Live joke. Let's have a look.
NBC has announced plans for a spin-off to the hit series Suits, which will be set in Los Angeles. It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
Kinsey, that is so rare. Not that they poke fun at Harry, but that a joke on Saturday Night Live was actually funny, more mildly amusing at least. How do you think he'll handle that sort of mockery?
Well, Rita, I think you and I need to put together the lists of the best Saturday Night Live takedowns because, you know, as you kind of alluded to, Saturday Night Live is a very liberal project these days. They love to poke fun at conservatives. It's very rare that they actually poke fun at Democrats or people that lean in a certain way. And it's actually Martin Short and Steve Martin that kicked the door open on Saturday Night Live in December of 2022, making fun of Harry and Meghan for the very first time. And that kind of opened up the floodgates. SNL does not hesitate to make fun of Harry and Meghan. It is a regular occurrence. And I thought this was just a great funny joke. But I do think that SNL has it out for Harry and Meghan. And it was reported when Meghan was about to launch her podcast that she was trying to actually host SNL. And it was also reported when Spare came out that Prince Harry was trying to have a little cameo on there. So it makes you wonder if they've changed their mind since they've seen so much criticism from the SNL cast about participating on that show.
Well, Kim Kardashian hosted Saturday Night Live, and I'm sure they've poked fun at her over the years. So maybe it's a strategy just to bring them on side. If they're going to keep mocking you, maybe if you turn up there, they'll go easy